Welcome to Massanutten Regional Library's online book talk. I'm Mr. Randy. The first book we'll be looking at today is Beware the Burmese Pythons and Other Invasive Animal Species by Etta Kaner. This book offers a look at 10 invasive species from around the world, from killer shrimp to northern snakehead fish. Each 4-page section opens with an illustration and some basic information on each species, including size, habitats, invasion route. Each section explains how the animal came to its non-native habitat, why it's harmful, and what people can do to solve the invasion problem. The illustrations are an engaging mix of graphic novel style, panel artwork, posters, newspaper style, even letters. I can picture children from 3rd grade through middle school reading this book and grabbing a hold of their friends, telling them, "Hey, come here, look at this," which is really one of the biggest compliments a book can receive. Let's peek at the pictures. Don't Let It Loose, Burmese Pythons. Incredibly engaging graphics. I love the breakup in styles. If you have a 3rd grader through a middle school who's into animals, into kind of weird, kind of cool stuff, definitely check out Beware the Burmese Pythons. Our next book is the picture book I Am Not a Tin Can by Barroux. This is the story about a robot who's attempting to make friends with a little boy who insists the robot is a tin can. The robot thinks he can make a strong case to support his argument that he most certainly is not a tin can. "Hello, I am number 808. Can we be friends?" "I don't think so," says the little boy. "You are a tin can." "I am not a tin can." "Yes, you are." "No, I'm not." It's very child-friendly and very childlike, the back and forth. Gradually, the boy is convinced the robot is not a tin can, but by then the robot begins to doubt himself, and he's discouraged by the fact he does not have a heart. The boy fixes this by painting him a heart as they go off to play together. This is a thoughtful read. Barroux manages to imbue the robot with character and life. If you like the illustrations of My Dog Thinks I'm a Genius, you will enjoy this one as well. Beautiful illustrations. Highly recommend for pre-K up through 2nd or 3rd grade, or just at home as a good night read aloud. Our next book is The Bird Feeder by Andrew Larsen, who's famous for Another Squiggly Line and many other books. It's a little more somber in tone than some others. It's the story of an elderly grandmother who moves in with her grandchild's household when she gets sick. She brings her beloved bird feeder with her. The bird feeder becomes a bonding agent for the grandmother and the granddaughter. Grandmother enjoys identifying birds and passing on her knowledge to her bright and willing student. They also draw birds together. These sketch sessions become much more than a time to draw birds. It's a time to discuss interesting things. Me and Grandma watched the birds at the feeder. We listened to the birds in the trees, and we noticed a nest in the branches. We draw pictures, and I put them on our walls. We talk. Days go by. Eventually, Grandmother goes to a hospice without her bird feeder, and the grandchild takes it upon herself to hang the feeder outside her grandmother's window. This shows how in tune and connected the child has become to her grand. They go back to watching, drawing, and talking from the comfort of Grand's bed, but inevitably her health declines and she gradually is less active in the relationship. The granddaughter continues to keep her grand company until she passes in the spring, when 3 tiny birds hatch in the nest outside her window. And the little girl is sad that her grandmother is not going to be able to see the birds grow and fly away, but she was happy that grandmother could witness her birth. So almost a circle of life story with the birds and with the grandmother. It's very touching if you know a child who's maybe going through a similar situation. It's a very comforting read, and the illustrations match the tone of the book. So for a thoughtful read, definitely check out The Bird Feeder. Our final book today is A Person Can Be by Kerri Kokias. The main theme of this book is people can be different things at the same time. As adults, if we think about all the times we're 2 things at once, maybe when we're nervous and excited about becoming parents, well, this book explores the duality of feelings that occur on a regular basis in a child's life. Sometimes we are wrong and sorry, imperfect and treasured. The first thing that popped into my mind reading this book was writing prompt. This would make a great writing prompt for a school guidance counselor or a classroom teacher. It'd be a great conversation starter about feelings. It will provide an opportunity for young children to expand their vocabulary with such words as treasured, not a word that we always hear all the time, homesick, adventurous, lots of great vocab to explore. The illustrations on each page do such a wonderful job of expressing the child's feelings. You can feel what they feel. Check it out. It'd be great for home as well. So it'd be nice sometimes a child at the end of the day needs to express their feelings. They want to see their feelings expressed in a book if they've had a long day or they've had a lot of roller coaster of emotions. They'll probably find those feelings expressed here. It'd be nice for them to see that in picture form and in text. So check out A Person Can Be. Highly recommend. These are all books that we received from Kids Can Press for review purposes. They are great books that will be hitting the Massanutten Regional Library shortly. We have 7 branches. We can send any of these books to any branch that would best suit you. I highly suggest you take a look. Thank you.